No, I'm at Park Row Sumner.
Park Row Sumner.
Which only is after getting off of C-Train's bus, which was on time, I went down to this platform and waited for the westbound, or I guess at that time south, whatever, train to City Center. Beaverton.
Right.
I live in Beaverton. So I'm waiting, and a train shows up going to the airport. That's fine. Transit tracker goes to 0. Another train shows up going to the airport, which wasn't on transit tracker, and it kept going, and then no trains going to City Center. After about 40 minutes of waiting, a train finally pulls in. We all get on. It's the first train going westbound in a while, because I found out later that trains weren't running westbound for whatever reason, but they were all going the other direction still.
But they didn't have that on any reader board.
No.
Didn't have that on.
Not on transit tracker, not on the phone, not on their website, which I got to on my phone, their actual website. Nowhere you can find it, and their customer service was closed because it's a weekend. They're like, no, don't need to be open ever. So I got all the way out to Beaverton eventually on this packed-in train because it was the first train to show up, which turned into a Blue Line train because no Blue Line trains were running westbound, so they turned it into a Blue Line train to keep, I guess, shuttling people along.
Yeah.
For the driver, or the operator, I'm sure, was super happy to keep going. We get out there, the 52 Sherman sector says as scheduled, or whatever it says, or
schedule that.
Yeah, schedule that. And you know, I'm like, that's not a good sign, but I put it away anyway. I'm waiting at a transit center. Maybe it's a new bus or something, and it hasn't actually been en route yet, which is unlikely at like 5 p.m. But whatever. I give him the benefit of the doubt. Doesn't show up. I wait a few minutes. A 57 leaves, which I can take to get home, but it's just a quarter-mile walk, so I usually take the 52. But I thought maybe it'll show up. No, it didn't. I waited 15 minutes. Another 57 showed up, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take the 57. I get on the 57. The driver who gets on, he's wearing iPod headphones in both of his ears, and I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. You do know that that's a violation of Oregon state law, and probably Trimet would like to know that. Yeah, you're like, I don't feel like listening to my passengers anymore. So, driving down the street, and then he's going at a ridiculously slow pace. We hit every light, and then he passes my shop as I pull on the thing, and I'm like, I get up and I stand next door and just. And I get off, walk home. It took me, I think, like an extra just hour and a half of me just standing around going, nothing's showing up, nothing's running on time. Go!
Yeah.
Yay, Trimet.
So